On problem number 15, it wants you to find the exact value of some kind of trigonometric inverse function. So in this case, we need to find cos inverse of the square root of 3 over 2, which is basically like find the angle of cosine, where cosine equals the square root of 3 over 2. So on this one, it's fairly easy. All we need to do is find where cosine actually equals that value. So if you look over here, cosine is our x. So at pi over 6, cosine equals that value. However, if we do one where it's like find the tangent inverse value of the negative square root 3 over 3, it gets a little more difficult. So let me write this out. Okay, so where does tangent inverse equal that? Well, let's look on our chart. It equals it over here at 5 pi over 6. So theta equals 5 pi over 6. However, each of the inverses have a specific restriction that their values must be in. So sine inverse, it has restriction of negative pi over 2 is less than or equal to y, which is less than or equal to pi over 2. Cos inverse has a restriction of 0 is less than y, less than or equal to pi. And tangent inverse has one like sine, but it's not touching. So it's less than y, less than pi over 2. And on the actual unit circle, it looks like this. Sine is from here to here. Cosine is from here to here. And tangent is from here, but not touching here, to here, but not touching here. So to solve this one, we know that that's our angle, so let's draw it on the triangle, or on our unit circle. And that's over here. 5 pi over 6. But we need tangent to be somewhere in here. So we got to get this value into one of these quadrants. So to do that, we have to think of tangent sine. Since tangent's negative, we have to keep it negative. So tangent is negative in this quadrant, negative in this quadrant, positive here, and positive here. So since we have a negative sign, we got to flip it over to where it's negative. So it's going to be over here. So what we can do, since we know that that's rotating it 90 degrees, we're going to add 90 degrees to that, and that will become 11 pi over 6. However, that's not in our restriction. So what we need to do is find this angle, which is a negative angle. So what we can do is subtract 2 pi from that, that's equal to 2 pi, and we'll get out negative pi over 6, which is in the restricted interval. So this is our answer for the tan inverse of negative square root 3 over 3.